So hey, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna cover how to create a fake RESTful API using JSON Server, and we'll go through setup, usage, including basic CRUD functionalities. So stay tuned and let's getting started. You have to have Node.js installed on your machine. So just click the installer button here to download, then open up, and next you're done. Very simple. I'll put the link in the description below. Next, let's head to the JSON Server page on GitHub, then scroll down until you reach the table of contents, then click Getting Started. And we need to copy this command and open up the command prompt by hitting Windows X, then A. You might have the PowerShell opened, no problem. Just paste it and enter. And we're done. I'm gonna paste some data to save your time. Here we have our super secret data from the intro and a bunch of users with multiple shapes. Here we have contact info, the other two users don't have it. Even here we have age and we don't have both name and contact info. So JSON Server is a very dynamic tool to generate our API. Now we need to open a terminal in order to run our JSON Server. You can click Ctrl+Shift+P and search for terminal, or we might use the integrated one from the menu or by hitting the shortcut here. So JSON Server --watch, or you might use the alias -w. We need to put the file name and hit enter. And here we have our JSON server up and running on the port 3000. Now watch this one. I'm gonna paste a couple notes related to the users up there, and when I hit save, it is reflected dynamically in the endpoint section below. Now to explore the data, just head to localhost/db to see all the endpoints. If you want to filter some endpoint, specific endpoint, just put instead db/users, for example, and you have the whole list. If you want a specific user, hit / the ID of this user, let's say 2 or 1. Now let's explore the nodes list for a second. Notice here the user ID. This field will be automatically mapped to the users list. So if we put here user 1/nodes, we'll get the nodes of this user, but we don't have any node with user ID equal 1. But if we put 2, we got the node list related to the user 2. Let's get back a bit to the users list and try filtering. Can put name equals test, or even name and another condition like ID equals 1. To search any field, can put Q, well, let's say E, have E here, and in this second user here. We can also use the pagination feature by putting _page equals 0 and limit, or limiting the count of records, limit 1. We can also use the sort feature by putting _sort equals the field name. Let's use name. And we might also identify the sorting order by putting order equals ascending or descending. So in order to insert and update and delete, we might use some utilities like Fiddler or Postman, or we might write our own code. So I prepared a function to help us with the insert, update, delete functionality. It's very simple. It's using the fetch internally. We can pass the URL and the method and the payload if we have a payload like in the post case or put case, and an optional callback if we want anything to happen on the success or failure of the request. Let's try it. Let's start by inserting a new user. So let's grab this URL and we need to pass the post method and the payload itself. Let's make a new user called test 3 or 4 and age let's say 21, and we have our response. Notice that we have the ID auto-generated from the JSON Server backend. Now let's try the update. We need to put here a put method, and let's update the age, and we need for sure to identify the ID, which is 4. Now let's try to retrieve our user to make sure if this surely exists in the database. And here we have it. Let's try now to delete it. We don't need any payload. Just put delete with the ID. And the user is deleted. Let's try to retrieve it. We have 404, so our user is deleted.